Number two, should we append different tags or links than the original post? Should they have attribution and go to the GMB since the short content is not on the money site? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. Different tags or links than the original post. I'm not sure what you mean there. Remember with the GMB post, guys, you can send it. You can add text links within the text body of the post. But they're no follow. It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, no follow links are still valuable, but you can get follow links from the CTA button. So, I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what the purpose of what you're trying to accomplish with this actually. Should we append different tags or links to the original post? I'm not sure. If you're automating it, I don't know how you would append anything to it. I guess if you could build that into the applet or whatever tool it is that you're using to automate the syndication of your posts, if you can add additional content when it syndicates, then test with that too. I don't know. I haven't tested that. Test with that too. I'm not sure if we can use anchor tag backlinks, as you probably can't push and publish HTML through an automation tool. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the tool, but yeah, you can. And when you say anchor tag backlinks, I'm assuming, are you talking about anchor text or like anchor links, which are like jump links? So I'm kind of getting I'm not real clear on what you're asking about there either, Rugs. I'll tell you one thing that's powerful. I said this before, guys. If you're using long form content, which is what I prefer for like money pages, top of silo content and such, where I, years ago would have kind of, the main, whatever the main keyword is at the top of silo. And then I would have a bunch of supporting keywords and they would automatically start siloing and doing supporting posts where I would target those, each post would be optimized for one of those supporting keywords. And we would, start daisy chaining them together and always linking back up to the top of silo. And then all those posts get syndicated to the networks and all that. And that's great. But over the last couple of years, I really found much better results most of the time with, instead of doing, one page that's optimized for just one main keyword and then subsequent post optimized for one supporting keyword. What I found is, take your top level terms, your main keyword, and then the most important secondary keywords or supporting keywords and add them all in the long form content. And do that with, I like to use table of contents plugins on sites. I like to use accordion menus because a lot of, toggle menus, toggled content boxes and things like that, because a lot of the content that we publish or that I publish for tree service stuff is typically 3 times the length of all the other competitors. And so it's, nobody goes onto a fucking tree service site to read about all, through all that content. It's strictly for SEO. So I like to hide a lot of that stuff behind accordion menus or drop downs or toggle boxes and things like that. But then I use table of contents so that when somebody does land on the table of contents is not only for user, but it's also for SEO. Because when Google comes and crawls the page, it crawls the table of contents and it's a jump link to each one of the section headers. So it kind of organizes long form content for the bots, but it also does it for humans, for the visitors, right? So what I've been doing more recently is actually putting a lot of the content. We do a lot of Q&A type content because, Google loves questions and answers. And one of, some of the tools that we use, AI writing, like for example, phrase.io has an outline builder that is all question and answer based, right? It's all question-based outlines. So I've been doing a lot of content with that and testing with that recently. And what's really cool about it is for example, with like Elementor, you can use an accordion box, right? And you can put the questions in and you can assign like an H3, so an H2 section header, then assign like an H3 tag for each one of the questions in the accordion menu boxes. And when you click the button for it to expand, then the content is just regular paragraph content, if that makes sense. But it's a really good hierarchy that you can build right into the content. And all of that is like jump link ready. If you have a table of contents plugin, which again, Elementor Pro has a table of contents add-on, but you can also add an additional plugin. All that is great for both the visitor as well as the bots. And that's what I was getting at for using for backlinking purposes, whether you're doing internal linking through blog posts or just doing external links from your Web 2.0 sites or GMB posts, for example, and things like that, you can link directly to those jump links, right? So essentially the links within the table of contents that link down into the content at that specific location. And so those are some really cool opportunities that you can do for backlinking using those jump links, which again, using a table of contents plugin or whatever will automate that for you. So I'm not sure what you were asking about anchor tag backlink, whether you're talking about an anchor link, which is like a jump link, or an anchor text backlink. Okay. If you clarify that, I'll follow back up.